Hello students, good morning. Today we are going to discuss about the Python fundamentals and Python variables. Here we have the PPT, PowerPoint presentations. First of all, we will discuss about the Python character set. All of you know very well, in Python we use the valid characters, some digits, and special symbols, spaces, and other characters Unicode. First of all, we will discuss about the Python character set. Here we have the letters A to Z or small a to Z. Digits, we will use 0 to 9 digits or combination of 0 to 9. Special symbols available over keyboard, just like hash, @ $, percent, address, strings, parentheses, curly braces. Okay. A set of valid characters recognized by Python. Python uses the traditional ASCII character set. The latest version recognizes the Unicode characters. The ASCII character set is a subset of Unicode character set. Input and output. We have the input variable 1 computer science, variable 2 informatics practices. Here we have the two variables, variable 1, variable 2. Print if we want to print variable 1 and variable 2, then the output computer science, the value of variable 1 and is the string. This will be print as it is, and informatics practice is the value of the variable 2. And we have the functions raw input. Raw input functions, what is the work of raw input function? In Python allows user to give input to a program from a keyboard, but in the form of strings. The raw input function is deprecated in Python 3. For example, is int raw input, enter here is percentage float raw input, enter percentage. The input function in Python allows a user to give input to a program from a keyboard, but returns the value accordingly. Is int input, enter is c equal to age plus 2 will not produce any error. The input function always enter a string value in Python 3, so on need int float function can be used for data conversion. In the Python 3 versions, the input functions accepts all the data in the form of the string. So we need to convert from string to integer float using the int and float functions. Okay. Tokens. The smallest, what is the token? Token is the smallest individual unit in a program is known as the token. Here we have some tokens, keywords, identifiers, literals, operators, punctuators. First, keyword, reserved word of the compiler interpreter, which cannot be used as the identifiers. Keywords are some reserved words which are used for a specific purpose or a specific task in a particular place. We can't use as a normal programmer defined name. And as assert, break, class, continue, def, del, these are the keywords. Identifiers. A Python identifier is the name used to identify a variable, function, class, module, or other object name. This name is given by the user or programmer. An identifier starts, here we have some rules for declaring variables or identifiers. An identifier starts with a letter A to Z or small a to Z or an underscore followed by 0 or more letters, underscores and digits 0 to 9. Students, one thing should be remembered, that only underscore can be used. Except underscore, no special characters are allowed in Python. Okay. For example, we have the date of birth variable d underscore okay, d underscore o underscore b. We have only options underscore can be used between two characters or two words, and digits 0 to 9. Python does not allow special characters. Identifier must not be a keyword of Python. Python is a case sensitive programming language. Case sensitive means small cases, small letters and capital letters treated as the different types. Thus the roll number and roll number are two different identifiers. Here we can see that the roll number R is the capital and R is the small. Okay. Some valid identifiers: my book, file 123, Z2DD and date to number. These are the valid identifiers. And some invalid: 2 are number because it will start from the number. Break is a reserved words. My dot book, here dot या period operator are not allowed, only underscore can be used. Data dash cs, okay, dash are not allowed, only underscore can be used. Identifiers continue with some additional naming conventions. Class name starts with an uppercase letters. All other identifiers start with lowercase letters. Starting an identifier with a single leading underscore indicate that the identifier is a private. Starting an identifier with two leading underscore indicates a strong private identifier. If the identifier also ends with two trailing underscore, the identifier is a language defined special name. These are some additional naming conventions. Literals. Now literals are the constant. Literals or constants are those values which will be never changed during the program executions. Literals in Python can be defined as number, comma text or other data that represents values to be stored in variables. Example of string literals in Python: name equal to Johnny and fname father name equal to Johnny and Johnny. Example of integer literals in Python: numeric literals is equal to 22 and float literals 6.2. Example of special literals Python in name none. We have the special literals none. None means nothing, null. Some students confused that the none is a 0. 0 is not, okay. None means nothing or null. Operators can be defined as symbols that are used to perform operations on operands. If we have the a plus b, then plus is the operator and a and b are the operands. Okay. Types of operators: arithmetic operators, relational operators, assignment operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, membership operators, identity operators. These are the operators. Operators continue. First we have the arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are used to perform arithmetic operations like addition, multiplication, divisions, plus subtractions, divisions and multiplications, modulus, returns remainders. Float division: remove digits after the decimal point. Float division means ये आपका अगर if we have the 5 divided by 2, then we got the results 2. Exponent: perform raised to the power. These are the arithmetic operators. Relational operators: equal to, not equal to, greater than equal to, less than equal to. Okay, students, today we will discuss till then. Okay, and in the next slides we will discuss about the operators continue. Then thank you and have a nice day.